The grief of losing a loved one is a burden borne by all at some time or another. In contrast, knowing that a relative was innocently slaughtered by someone who is no stranger to the family is an emotional and mental weight that is most difficult to bear. To make matters worse, investigators are constrained by the fact that there is insufficient evidence to make an arrest, despite public knowledge of the alleged perpetrators.
For the person who do it, I know they know what they do, and I know for a fact that he and me and leave boy they run about here. He does eat from my ma. I know he eat from my ma because my ma was a kind and generous person.
For Andrea Tucker, the third child of Theresita Flowers, that sense of familiarity with her mother's killer is haunting. It's a similar feeling shared by Lauriano's sibling a week ago. They both know very well who these bad actors are. They presumably live among them. However, bringing them to justice is quite challenging.
I don't know, I not say really and truly that my nephew involved with the lady, you know. But my nephew hang with them. And at that night, that my nephew they made look for when my mother died. It was my nephew. He caused us to lose our mother. He caused us to lose his grandmother.
That individual in question is 19-year-old Daniel Hughes. He lost his mother, Tanika Lamoth, to a similar act of callous gun violence in March 2016. He too was injured during Saturday night's deadly spree of bullets, albeit under dubious circumstances.
And we have a person in custody that is being questioned reference to that incident there. He is also alleging that he had received a gunshot somewhere in the Aloe Vera Street. He was taken to the hospital, he was treated, and he was released.
This is Mr. Hughes?
Yes. At this moment, he is being detained as a suspect, yes.
While in police custody, Hughes was approached by his aunt. She simply wanted a word with him.
I have a word with him yesterday. I talked to him in front of the police there, and he was like, Auntie, I know I did wrong, you know, but like he want to talk and I like he don't want to talk. You understand? And I like to tell her never, you have to feel that how you feel. You have to bring it out. It really hurt, but if you know that I lose my mother in this way.
From what I have been made to understand so far is that this all began in 2013, where several young men got into an altercation, and it continues. It has now resulted in the deaths of 3 persons: a mother, Miss Bernadine Lauriano, your mother, and someone who she took in as a child, as a daughter of her own, one would say. When does this all end?
I cannot tell you when it end or when it begin. Because the lady, Miss Lauriano, used to live right back away. That's why I say, right? She used to live to the back, right? Through the back there she used to live. That's why I say young boy, right? When he do this, he know. He eat out of my pot when he is small. He know. You understand? As I say, if he had a problem with my nephew, he could have called to my ma and say, Miss Therese, this is the situation. Please talk to your grandson for me, or Mr. or Granny Ter. Please talk to your grandson for me because this is the situation. And that young boy know he will get the justice from my ma.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.